Good morning, everyone. Hey, Addie, how are you? All right, guys, welcome in Monday. Monday. Addie, let me know what you want. What's coming in for the week? Self-care message and advice from spirits. Are the options a session? Oh yeah, I just thought I did that for one of the other readers. One of the other readers I had there. Um, one sec, guys. I think my phone call came in. Just give me 2 seconds, and then I'll start the session. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm playing cat and mouse with the government right now, so I gotta wait for them to call back. It's already been my morning, but it's a new week, so I'm gonna watch for her phone call, but I am going to start the session. Hey, Empress. Hey, Maxine. So if I do have to jump off, I will just put the mute button on while I answer the phone call again, because I need to figure out this. Because, life happens like that. But anyways, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome in, Miss Addie. So I saw you first. So what we're doing today is what's coming in for the week, self-care message, because I feel like we need to kind of get into more of a self-care therapeutic route with you guys. And that's what I want to do as my members. So we're going to do some of those messages and advice from spirit. So Miss Addie, let me know what you want today, love. Hopefully I don't get interrupted too much, but I'm just waiting on this lady to call me back. So when she does, I will have to mute. But if that happens and I'm in the middle of your video, I will redo your message for you. But until then, what's coming for weekend advice from Spirit? Okay. So I don't. I want to keep my phone open. Usually I use YouTube on my phone, but I want to keep it open so that I can catch this lady again. So there might be a little bit of a delay happening. So just bear with me this morning. Lots of distractions. But this is life. All right, Miss Addie, let's get in. Let's get in. All right. What's coming in for this week for Addie, Spirit? What's coming in for this week for Addie? What does Addie need to know? Indecisive, Addie. You're still indecisive about some type of situation in your life. Could be a person. Could be, again, a situation. Could be that, you need to make decisions, but you haven't made those decisions yet. So you are still indecisive about something. So this week seems to be like you need to work on making these decisions for yourself. So your message for this week about this is your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You are not born to listen to fear. You are taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but that destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. So I love that message for you because I do feel like sometimes when we are indecisive about, connections or indecisive about where things are headed, we have all of these thoughts running through our minds. So I feel like you are in some heavy energy this week, Addie, but this is your shift. This is your transformational week. Okay. I gotta take this phone call, guys. 1 sec. Hello? Okay, so that's first phone call done. Sorry about that, Addie. So I do feel like this indecisive stuff that you've got going on right now, just know because I am getting all these distractions for your reading that you could feel yourself very distracted also this week, okay? So I do feel like kind of hone it in and kind of really work on you. Kind of really work on you, okay? So let's see your advice. Empress, let me know your 2 options today, love. What is the advice for Addie this week? What is the advice for Addie? Okay, so Addie, I've got put you first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. I feel like everyone on some level needs to hear that, right? You know, we're always giving to other people, but sometimes we need to realize that we can't be pouring from that empty cup. So we have to put that back into us. God has big plans for you. You need to trust in the process this week. So you need to trust. You need to trust that God knows what he's doing, even though it's hard and you may not understand. Raise your vibration and your frequency levels. So definitely raise those vibrations and your frequency levels. Maybe the time to take some necessary action. So very interesting for you. There might be where that you need to make that indecisive decision to take action on something. Walk up the hall. Closed doors means lessons done. The universe says walk up the hall. So the universe has closed doors on you, Addie. You know, they have taken things away from you, but it's only been for your protection. Oh my God. So I totally just suddenly can't hear you. Yeah, because you know what? I just finished all of your reading, Addie. I'll have to reshuffle all of that. I just did that. I just got off the phone and literally just did the rest of your reading on mute. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to reshuffle. Maybe you weren't meant to hear that message. Okay, what's coming towards Addie, Spirit? What's coming towards Addie? Maybe you were meant to hear that message. And that's why it happened like that, because I forgot to hit the mute button. I hit the mute button and forgot to put it back on. Okay, anyways, Addie, maybe you weren't here maybe you were meant to hear what I was talking about. So I'm going to move forward. Stand tall, walk proud, move along. You are closer to that one thing you've been manifesting, praying for. So you have been manifesting and you have been praying, and I feel like Spirit is just saying that keep manifesting and keep praying, because what you've been manifesting, praying is coming towards you. Start a journal and release what you've been holding on to. So you have been holding on to a lot of things, Addie, and Spirit says you need to start a journal and release what you are holding on to. Sage your surroundings. Make sure you're saging, protecting your energy. Let go, pause, reflect, pray about what is hindering you. So definitely a lot of prayers coming in for you. It's a quiet day. Where is everyone? And pray more. Wow, think less. So definitely prayer is on the agenda for you today, Addie, okay? So clearly you need to hear those messages, and clearly I need to make sure the mute button's on or off this time. It's Monday. What can I say? What can I say? All right, let's keep this moving. Miss Empress, what's ahead for the week for her? What is Empress's message for the week ahead, spirits? You're welcome, honey. What is Empress's message for the week ahead? What does Empress need to know for the week ahead? What does Empress need to know for the week ahead? What does she need to know? What does she need to know for the week ahead? Yes, you too, honey. I'll have a great night, actually. What does Empress need to know for the week ahead? Denial. Interesting for you. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replaced it with the insight of awareness. So maybe you've been in denial about something, and it's kind of like Spirit's way of saying that denial might cost you some, not pain. I don't feel like it's pain, but I feel like a lot of fear might come through this week because of this denial, because of you not admitting something or wanting to acknowledge something. But it says it is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause disease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines on its path. So, man, I feel like I do that all the time too. But I feel like this week, Spirit might be saying you might be in denial about something this week where, instead of you actually dealing with that, you kind of put how you feel, or which is not you, but you might be in this energy of feeling like you can't speak your truth to someone, or it's like you don't want to speak your truth because you don't want it to lead to an argument or fight. But I feel like if you don't open up and you tell this person how you truly feel whenever this situation occurs, I feel like you will be putting landmines around. And then as soon as you hit those landmines, it's going to be like an explosion. That's what I'm seeing. So whatever you're in denial about this week, whatever happens, try to deal with that situation before those landmine moments happened. Hey girl, how are you? So that's what I got for this week for you, honey. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. What does Spirit want Empress to know? What does Spirit want Empress to know? Okay. We've got healing you is the first step to healing what is all around you at this time. So you're definitely going through some healing period. Definitely still transforming and going through that. Be generous with yourself. Trust your intuition and stop doubting yourself. So there could be something that you're doubting, but Spirit wants you to be a little bit more generous with yourself. Awesome, girl. God has big plans for you. Trust in the process. So a lot of trusting is coming through. Your body and mind is easily triggered right now. That's what I'm saying. There's something coming towards you this week. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know if it's a certain person or if it's something else, but the anxiety you have comes from something you haven't healed from in your past. So maybe this trigger, this thing that happens, this thing you're in denial about, it's going to trigger something that happened to you in your past. So we'll definitely have to keep connecting this week and talk about that. Talk about it. Make sure we're bouncing with each other. Bouncing with each other. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Miss Maxine, let me know your two choices. We're doing what's coming in for the week, self-care messages, and advice from Spirit today. What's ahead for the week and advice from Spirit? Perfect. Man, I am cold. You're welcome. Okay, Maxine. What is Maxine's message for the week, Spirit? What does Maxine need to hear? Discipline. Y'all, Spirit's going to discipline you, Maxine. Maybe I get off timeout this week and you get put on timeout. Spirit's going to put you on timeout. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So this is like being more disciplined in like your job, or more disciplined in your life, or just being more disciplined in all the areas this week. Your soul has a goal, but it also has chosen to incarnate into a world of distractions. Earth is a dimension of obstacles and challenges, but you have been given discipline as your birthright. It is time to remind yourself what your soul has come back to this planet to learn. This is a great opportunity to reevaluate your priorities and go about your daily tasks with a new system of managing your life, instead of being the passive recipient of whatever comes your way. Distractions can easily get us off on the work of our soul, and if we give in to this empathetic impulse, we can miss the many well-placed and pre-planned teachings needed for an inherent growth. Learn that satisfactory of a task completed is more emotionally rewarding than a task delayed. So very beautiful message. So sometimes we have to look at what we've got going on in our lives and kind of say, you know, even if I only get one task done today, I've got to emotionally reward myself for that, because I got at least one task done and it's not delayed. So I feel like whatever you got going on in your life that needs to be completed, I definitely feel like have the discipline this week to do that. That's what I'm hearing for you. And what about the advice from the spirit world, Spirit? What about the advice from the spirit worlds? Okay, so we've got focus on what you can control right now versus what is beyond your control. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening for you. You came closer than anyone. You touched me in a way that no one else ever has. Oh, this must be a loved one that fell in there, but maybe you need to hear this one. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. You came closer than anyone. You touched me in a way that no one else ever has. To be vulnerable and open scared the hell out of me. So I don't know where this card came from. It's not supposed to be in this deck, but maybe someone is very scared because you started opening them up, made them vulnerable. And I feel like they're going to come kind of tell you that. I kind of all mixed up now. Yeah, and just focused in on that. I actually set that as my intention for the week. So Spirit definitely talking to me. Oh, perfect. The past needs to be put in the past. You are hindering by holding on to what you need to let go of. So there's something you need to let go of as well. And start a journal, release what you've been holding on to. So maybe that might be homework this week, you know? I don't know how much you like to write or how much you like to kind of express, but maybe before you lay down at night, instead of having those added thoughts in your head before you lay down to sleep, maybe it's grabbing a notepad and just jotting down how you're feeling, jotting how your day was, jotting down, you know, your relationships, your connections, just getting it all out of your head and on paper so that, you know, you're putting that validation out there. It's kind of what I'm feeling for you. Show up a confirmation. And the door of opportunity is open. Don't let fear hold you back. And I know you do that. You have a lot of fear. A lot of fear. Well, not a lot, but enough. Enough. All right. Saleeta's already gotten there. She's like, I need advice. Yeah, so maybe you haven't been doing that, and that's why it's coming up like that. Is like Spirit's like, if you haven't been doing that and that's something that is your therapy, definitely get into that, right? Definitely start that back up, because I definitely feel like that's going to help you progress. It's going to help you move to the next level. And you're welcome, love. All right. So, Saleeta, I'm coming to you. Let me write this post. Oh, Lordy. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, no. Good morning, everyone. Let me know if you want to donate, or the link is there if you want to become a member. No free today. Oh, okay. I was like, is this a bad thing? All right, let's see. What is Salita's message for today? He posted a pic wearing the glasses I love, and I was drooling. Oh, I bet you were, girl. Oh my God. I locked that down. That's some nice BBC there. Why does Salita need to know for this week, Spirit? Let's call her out. She looks too happy right now. Let's call Salita out. What does she need to work on this week? Let's bust her bubble. Let's give her some homework, Spirit. Let's give her some homework. What does she need to know this week? What does she need to know? Purpose. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. All right. I know what I'm here to do. So maybe you need to find your purpose this week. Maybe you need to know that you have a purpose. Okay, so it says, you have chosen to incarnate on earth for one major goal, to express love in all of that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from the goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. Oh, it's not my birthday. It's another reader's birthday. I was just putting it up there, but thank you. I will relay the message. I don't know if you guys ever watched Marky Mark Tarot, but if you do, definitely go check out his channel. He's definitely an amazing soul, but I'm just wishing him a happy birthday because he's a good guy. No worries, of course, Becca. Hey, Alex. Hey, Becca. Morning, loves. All right. So it says, your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you towards to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then this is your soul telling you that there is better to manifest your own distant gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. So very beautiful message. So I definitely feel like you might be wanting to find your purpose, or you might feel like, I feel like I know where I need to be, but I'm not quite sure if I know where I need to be. So I feel like it is trying to find your purpose today, right? Trying to find what sparks you back up. Sparks you back up. I know what sparks you up. Lord. Let's see. What is Salita's spirit messages? What is Salita's spirit messages? All right. Then we got claim your victory. So I do feel like you're going to have victory in something this week. Find a different way to meditate on the situation. So however you've been meditating, however you've been meditating on the situation that you've been going through, find a different way to do it this week. It might help you. The past needs to be put in the past. You are hindering by holding on what you need to let go of. Sage your surroundings. And you are your biggest obstacle right now, are your spirit messages. So that's what I got for you, girl. Good morning, everyone. All right. Awesome. All right. Yeah, definitely sage. All right, Mr. Alex, let me know what you want. We're doing what's coming for the week, self-care messages, and advice from Spirit, honey. You're welcome. IG, good morning. IG, last night when we did our late night session, Miss Jessica, crazy Jessica, not Jessica J, the other one, she donated for you, but I guess you had logged off. So I do have her written down if you want to take that this session. You just got to let me know. But she did donate a question for you. She went questioning crazy last night, but then she got tired. So she's like, give it to IG. So I said, okay. All right. I love how everyone's donating for everyone on this channel. So nice. I haven't seen her today, but I feel bad for her, man. She went into work, she said at 7 or something yesterday, and she was there till about 7 this morning. So that's a long shift. So she probably passed out sleeping. All right, what's coming for the weekend self-care? All right. Yeah, the person that was supposed to relieve her last night never came. He never showed up. So she got stuck there. She's not allowed to leave. And then I guess her boss or something was on vacation, so she couldn't even tell the boss. Yeah. I tried to stay up as long as I could. But then here I'm like, I'm so tired. So I went and lay down. Then, of course, my mind went shut off. So then I'm like, well, this sucks. It's almost like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just jumped in the shower. Yeah, I know. Hopefully she gets paid for that. And then I did half an hour session. And then I tried to sleep for a little bit. What is Alex's message for this week, Spirit? What does Alex need to know for this week? What does Alex need to know for this week? What does Alex need to know for this week? I think I'm going to hone it in and just do members and donations all week. I think I'm going to kind of have that attitude this week is just donations and members. And if I do feel like doing anything free, it'll just be those question-based session type sessions. But other than that, I'm going to take my energy back until people appreciate what I do. I know you guys do as being my members and those who come back. But after this weekend, man, oh man. All right. So loneliness. Uh-oh. Alex. You want it? Wait, do you want what's coming for this week? What are you replacing it with? Oh, for your second one. Okay. Loneliness came up. I know that I am never alone. You might feel lonely this week. You might feel like the world is against you, or your spirit guides are against you, or love's not going to happen, or, the stuff that you're manifesting isn't coming in, isn't going to happen. I do feel a little bit of like blah energy for you this week. So it says, this card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, and that's you. If solitude seems like an artificial, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The pessimism of this physical dimension can affect your self-esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it's time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize that your spirit family, teachers, and guides are with you. You are never alone. So you definitely call upon your angels and guides this week is what I'm really hearing for you with this card. You dropped him off. And then spirit messages. What are Alex's spirit messages? What are Alex's spirit messages? All right. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening for you. I love that one. Make the time for you. Do what you're passionate about. Pray more, think less. Get out of your head this week, Alex. Pray about your circumstances. Be generous with yourself. Trust your intuition and stop doubting yourself. Alex is getting called out. Stand tall, walk proud, move along. You are closer to that one thing you've been manifesting and praying for. So it's literally around the corner for you is the feeling I'm getting. Walk up the hall. Closed doors means lessons done. Universe says, walk up the hall. Walk up the hall, Alex. Walk up the hall. All right. Miss Becca, let me know your two options, honey. You're welcome. Self-care message and what's coming for week. Alrighty. What is Becca's self-care message, Spirit? Oh, Jesus. What is Becca's self-care message? What is Becca's self-care message? What does she need to hear? What's her self-care message? What's her self-care message? What's her self-care message? What does she need to hear? Good morning, everyone watching. What is Becca's self-care message? I think depending on how I feel later, I might do the first therapy session tonight. Clearing. Ooh, I like this for you. I like this card. Clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. Becca, what are you going to do today? When in doubt, throw it out. Clear the clutter. So you need to get rid of what's no longer working in your life. You need to clear out the things that no longer are kind of like the 3 F's I always tell you guys. If it's not fucking you, feeding you, or financing, it has no room in your life. So you need to clear out your energy this week. You need to kind of hone it in and figure out what needs to be thrown out. That could be literally metaphorically. That could be literally you need to do a clean or like, yeah, your energy and your space, like even your environments, like all of that, all of it this week. What else does Becca need to do, Spirit? What else does Becca need to do? What else does Becca need to do? Connections. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. I feel like there's a loved one in heaven coming down, Becca, this week. And it's kind of weird because I feel like you might find some type of like feather, coin, just something. Like you might see something unexpected and it's going to remind you of this person. So I feel like not only are you connected to your guides, not only are you connected to your ancestors, not only are you connected to your intuition, but you're also connected to any loved ones that have passed over. But there's someone up in heaven for you that are sending things down. And one of these things is going to come this week. So I don't know why I'm getting that for you, but you are going to be also connecting with new people this week. You're going to help someone, connecting with someone special. I feel like you're going to be able to help someone this week. So I don't know if that means you're coming back and doing readings this week, but I definitely feel like you're going to help someone. You're going to save someone's life is kind of what I'm feeling. And goals. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. So you need to set some goals this week. You need to write them down and release the outcome. So work on that goal planning this week. I just did that yesterday, actually. I did my goal planning for February. My goal planning, my legacy. These are really beautiful messages for Monday. Woo-hoo. Starting Monday off right on a high note. What is coming for Becca this week? What does she need to know? Oh, but here goes. But here's the but. You're worrying too much. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. You are worried about something and it's making you sick, or it's making you just not feel like yourself right now. So you need to get out of being a worry wart, as I call it. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expand too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying distorts the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of the schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts. Hey, good morning, Vita. As I'm choking. Speak your truth, because my thing's trying to close up on me. Which negates positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you right now? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. So yeah, stop worrying about anything this week. Everything that's meant to be for you will be for you. All right, my love? Oh, these are awesome messages for today. Woohoo! We are family. I don't know why I got that song for you. I don't even know who sings that song, but. All right, Mr. IG. Let me know your two options, honey. You're welcome, sweetie. Fuck, it's so cold, man. Jesus. I take my daughter to the doctors. I don't even want to go anywhere. It's freaking cold. What's the head and advice? Okay. Oh. What's ahead for IG this week, Spirit? What's ahead for IG this week? What's ahead for IG this week? What's ahead for IG this week? What's ahead for IG? What does IG need to hear? What does IG need to hear this week? Perseverance. What is that word? Perseverance. Whatever that damn word is, that's as close as you're going to get. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So perseverance, whatever that damn word is, that's what you got to do this week. I'm going to keep repeating that word. That's the P word. There you go. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Some of those. Yeah, exactly. That word, IG. Practice that word. I can't say it for some reason today. But it says, as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within you yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength, live the joyfulness your soul yearns for, and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid to fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you could not accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. So yes, I feel like whatever your soul is yearning for this week, there's a reason behind that. And I feel like that's why you're getting this card. All right, let's see what your advice is. What is IG's advice this week, Spirit? What is IG's advice? Jessica, good morning. How are you, dollface? Now the party's getting started. Everyone's coming in now. Yeah, I'm hoping that he sees it and he can come back and watch the video. I wanted him to know that he had birthday wishes. Okay, healing you is the first step to healing what is all around you at this time, IG. The angels are working for you. The anxiety you have comes from, oh my God, I can't read this morning. Damn. The anxiety you have comes from something you haven't healed from in your past. So there's still something you need to heal from, and there might be cause for anxiety. Oh my God, Jessica, I totally read that wrong. I haven't been to bed. I think I had like an hour and a half sleep last night. I thought you said you wanted to cock out, not clock. All I saw was the COCK. I'm like, what are you talking about? You want to cock out? Oh my Lord. Okay. Get out nature. 30 minutes a day makes a huge difference. I like that. Even though it's cold out there. Raise your vibration and your frequency levels. She wants that too. My damn typo gives not mercy. Oh my gosh. Okay. The road to the happiness you desperately seek is on the other side of the fence of fear you're holding on to. Let go of what broke you. It taught you what you needed to know. Now release that burden. Wow. Very empowering. Oh my Lord. All right. She had a lot of patience down there. Vita, let me know your options, love. We're doing what's coming for the week, self-care message, and advice from spirit. All right. Advice from spirit and what's coming for the week. Okay. So let's do your advice first. What is Vita's advice this week? What is Vita's advice? Okay, Vita. We've got maybe the time to make some necessary actions. Put you first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take a moment today. Close your eyes. Put your hand on your heart. Do you feel that? God is not done with you yet. You are here because God sees something in you. He has bigger plans for you. Aw. Love that for you. Work on healing chakras. One may be off. And when someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. You're not destined to hold on to anything or anyone that wants to leave. It's kind of like a saying: if someone wants to walk out of your life, open the door for them, and then boot their ass out. Boot their ass out. Get out then. All right. What is Vita's a message for what's coming towards her for the week? Jessica J, let me know your two options. What is Vita's advice for what's coming this week? Self-love. You realize the love of self is necessary to love another. So self-love is huge for you. I do feel like you have to have self-love for yourself. And then you have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So as you love yourself, as you pour back into you, you're going to grow. You're going to change. You're going to conquer something this week. But you got to pour back into you. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signpost that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that are given. So don't go searching for the opportunities that you think you need, because I definitely feel like whatever opportunities are meant for you this week, they're coming in. So I like that for you, girl. I like it for you, girl. Get that opportunity. Jessica J, let me know your 2 options. IG, are you going to use up your donation today from the other Jessie? You're welcome. Because if so, you can let me know what you want for it. Oh. All right, Jessica. Yeah. I don't know. You can put it on, though. Okay, then turn it off. It's cold up here. Oh, yeah, it's always hot in there. It's freezing up here, though. No, if it's hot, you guys can... Okay. All right. What is the advice from Spirit for Jessica? What is the advice from Spirit for Jessica? All right, Miss Jess. You are your biggest obstacle right now. Go and get some tea. All right. Get out in nature. 30 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Jessica's getting told. The angels are working for you. Maybe the time to make some necessary actions. Sage your surroundings. Face the trauma. Face what you've been running from. Sit with your feelings. What is holding you back and what things need to change? The anxiety you have comes from something you haven't healed from in your past. So interesting for you. All right, let's see what's happening for you this week. What is ahead for this week for Jessica? What is the head? What's her message? Indecisive. Yeah, you're indecisive about decision too. Indecisive. Okay. Your soul is spirit manifests in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You are not born to listen to fear. You are taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signpost will always be obvious. So yeah, you might be indecisive this week. So it's needing to make that decision. Jessica, how are you, babe? Did you get any sleep yet? Oh. You're welcome. Jessica, let me know if you want any one of those options up there if you're still in here, love. We're doing what's coming in for the week, self-care message, and advice from Spirit. I did tell IG you donated for him. I did. My coworker finally showed up. Apparently, he had forgot able to shift change, but regardless, I was able to come home and get some sleep. Well, that's good. I was worried for you. I tried to stay up as long as I could. When I got off live, I literally ended up laying down for like 10 minutes and then jumping in the shower at 3 a.m. and then going on live again. So, yeah. Well, at least you got sleep. You didn't have to stay there until 7. All right. What is Jessica's self-care message, Spirit? What is Jessica's self-care message? Independence. Decide for yourself and exercise your right to choose. So I feel like you need to make some decisions for yourself this week. Exercise the right to choose what is the best and right thing for you and no one else. Reflect. Keep your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. So I feel like Spirit is bringing you joy this week. Spirit is bringing you something. And I feel like they want you to keep your eyes open this week. But I feel like you're going to receive a gift of some sort. And then patience. Be patient. Be willing to pass up good for great. So Spirit might present you with 2 different opportunities this week. One is good and one is great. So they're saying be patient. Wait for the great one. So interesting. Interesting. Good morning, everyone logging on. If you are new. All right. What does Jessica need to know this week, Spirit? What does Jessica need to know? What does Jessica need to know this week? What does she need to know? What does she need to know this week? What does she need to know this week? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So you're going to have some freedom this week. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When a soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't give up into peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you, so feel free to beat to the march of your own drum. So I definitely find freedom in knowing that you are enough. Find freedom this week in knowing that, you know what, you don't have to be like everyone else. You know, Jessica wasn't meant to be like anyone else. She is not like anyone else. She is very different, but we love different, right? And the right type of people are going to be connected to you because of who you are. So don't hide who you are. Don't dim your light to fit in with others, because it's not going to be worth the price tag. Oh my lordy. I'm trying to spit these words out today. Lordy. So yeah, hopefully that resonates. La, la, la. All right. Girl, get it. Go, Jessica. Go, Jessica. Go, Jessica. That's also why I'm aimed to start those therapy sessions with you guys, like for my members, right? Because I have this urge to, like, I'm on my own spiritual path, my own spiritual growth, right? But I have this push to help you guys keep growing and keep pursuing and keep reaching. I thought I could wait till after my daughter's appointment for coffee, but I need a coffee now. I'm falling asleep. So I'm going to order myself a coffee because I am walking my ass in the cold anywhere. Not for no one. You were spot on mine, so Amy. It's so true. I had to sit back and think about it. Yes, ma'am. I know. I'm kind of glad I sat back and listened to my spirit guides yesterday and planning what to do for this month. I have everything planned every single day of what I'm going to do, so it's a little bit easier than rushing at the last minute trying to do that. I am definitely in. I feel like we can all learn from each other and help each other heal and process life situations through shared experiences and different perspectives. I'm here for it. For sure. For sure. I feel like we all need that. We all need that. Okay, my coffee is ordered. So as soon as my coffee says it's on its way, I gotta go grab it. But other than that, I'm all yours, guys. I'm all yours to chit chat. Let's me need a coffee because this canned coffee is not doing it for me. Not doing it. Maybe I'll bring the laptop downstairs and we'll have a 10-minute break soon. I don't know. I tell you, this new moon energy from yesterday, this thing's fucking me up, man. Oh my gosh. My emotions are so high right now. I am Wait Coffee. What's a Wait Coffee? A Wait Coffee addict? I didn't even know there was such thing as called Wait Coffee. Is that like a Starbucks thing? I'm gonna take you guys for a ride while we're just chit-chatting. No, I've never even heard of such thing as whey coffee. Never even heard anything whey coffee. So I am leaving my office space for guys, but I am taking you guys for a walk with me while I go pick up my coffee from downstairs. Since it's slow and no one's donated yet, y'all can just chit-chat with me for a minute until I come back upstairs. Taking my life on a road trip. No, Starbucks has a blonde version of white coffee. No, that's the first time I ever heard of that, Jessica. No, my hands are full.
We'll make them unfull.
How?
Oh, drop them on.
I bought you guys a hot chocolate. I'm just waiting for it.
It was way too hot.
What? Oh my god, see? Everything's fucking falling. Taking my session on a road trip for a second. They're all coming with me. Road trip. It's like we're back in kindergarten. Taking a road trip. Road trip. All right. White coffee is like 10 times stronger than regular coffee, and it totally tastes different than regular coffee. And where do you get it at? I'm a coffee addict. That is my only big addiction, except making tarot cards. I will admit that and tarot cards are my addictions. White coffee. Yeah, that's definitely number one for me. Never heard of that before. Never heard of that. Dutch Brothers and stuff own stands. Okay. Whenever I see a Dutch Brothers here in Canada, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I can honestly say I've never heard of that. Holy baloney's is quiet for a Monday. Where's everyone? Sleeping still? Working? Working? Everyone's building their empire today. I feel like I gotta keep moving or I'm gonna like pass out. I don't know if it's this new moon energy or the fact that I was up all night except for that hour of sleep I got. But gotta keep moving. Everyone, did y'all leave me? Anyone here chilling with me? I felt like I'm talking to myself. Oh, I wish. Oh, okay. That's all good. I just didn't want to feel like I was in here by myself. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Anything good? Are you cooking or actually going through like a drive-through? Oh, okay, I'll be right back. My coffee's here. Making my way back up to the office, guys. Just give me about 5 minutes to get back up there. All right, I'm back, guys. Oh. Oh, man. Good morning, everyone. What's on the breakfast agenda, Jess? A thousand questions. You sound like you have young kids. Aww. He's a mama's boy. Back-a-boo. I have a 25-year-old, a 24-year-old on a spectrum, a 20-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Yeah, I hear you. Aw. Beck, that's so cute. He's my little Valentine every year. Aw. Hey, yes, how are you, love? That's so cute, Becca. I don't really get into the whole Valentine's thing. It's not my thing. What's spirit coming for the weekend advice? All right. Adopt me. What does yes need to know for this week, Spirit? Oh, girl, I hear you. I didn't even go to bed. I think I slept an hour last night, if that. What's coming in for the week for yes, Spirit? What's coming in for the week for yes? What does yes need to know? What does yes need to hear? What does yes need to hear? What does yes need to hear? Aww, you two are so cute. Jessica's the only one allowed. Jessica's the only one allowed. Because I like Jessica. She's beautiful and sweet. You're allowed to be with Jessica too. Me and Jessica. All right, guilt. You got a lot of guilt. You got a lot of guilt in your energy field right now. I don't know what you're feeling guilty of. Yes. But I feel like Spirit is saying you need to release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational. But if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analyzation. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. So there could be something you're guilty about. There could be something you're harboring. So interesting message for you. Sister waves. Yeah, I could have multiple waves, I think, but not multiple husbands. I don't want to share the dick. I'll share the pussy though, but I don't want to share the dick. It might be something steaming this week though, yes, for that card to come up. What are Yes's messages, Spirit? What are her messages? Each season is a lesson. This may be a season of trial and obstacles, but a season of growth. It takes sex to get everyone out of the woods. God has big plans for you. Trust in the process. Claim your victory. You need to sage your surroundings. Faith and optimism. Do not allow negative energy to deter you from the new doors that are opening. And the past needs to be put in the past. You are hindering by holding on to what you need to let go of. So there's a lot of you needing to let go of things. And that's what I have for you. Jessica Love, thank you for the donation. Let me know what you want. I still have an hour until I have to get off, so I'm just going to keep hanging out here instead of making it a whole new other live. All yours, guys, for another hour. Will Mo allow his children, especially his daughter, to date at 16 or 18? In my head, I'm like, hell no. My daughters are already dating, and they're way younger than that. Okay. Is Mo going to allow his daughters to date at 16? Is Mo going to allow his daughters to date at 16? All right, I'm getting a bunch of cards. Let me do that again. Is Mo going to allow his child or his daughters to date at 16? Is Mo going to let his daughters date at 16? Yes, I've got the 8 of Wands, which is a yes. Is Mo going to let his daughters date at 18? Is Mo going to let his daughters date at the age of 18? I also feel, yeah, so he's going to let them date at both ages because 18 is coming as the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and 16 is coming at the 8 of Wands. I'm the only one who's conscious eats them apart if I do say something hurtful. It eats me up, and even if I'm angry or hurt, still I have to apologize for my actions before I can release it. Are you talking about your kids, Jessica? Oh, conscious. I just got that. Duh. Amy needs to wake up. Yeah, it is. You know what? I feel Mo's going to be protective on some levels. That's what I feel. He's going to be protected on some levels. He's going to give them a little bit of leeway, though, because he is only 27, right? So I feel like give him a couple of years, and he's going to be that dad that has a shotgun. Well, I mean, by the time your kids get to that age, yeah, I can see Mo being in his 30s, 40s, you know, where he's the type of dad that's going to be sitting, waiting for the date with a shotgun. Like, yo, when are you going to have my daughter home? Where are you taking my daughter? You better have my daughter home at this time. Like that kind of attitude, like very stern, very strict. But he's going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I feel like he's going to give them the opportunity to do this. I do see a lot of water signs coming towards your kids down the road, or a fire sign. So that's interesting. But I feel like Mo will open up to that idea. Like Mo will be like, give the daughters the benefit of the doubt. Give the boys they date the benefit of the doubt. But if Mo gets screwed, then that's game over. I don't see him like giving these person a second chance. Like, no, if you burn me once, that's it. You're not getting no second chance. Jess, I'll give you another question. Ask me another question. I put down 2 questions for you because you're always donating for me. But yeah, I do see. Like guys have different concerns than women, right? I see him not letting children date. See, I do to a certain extent. To a certain extent. Will marriage change him? Let's see. Is marriage going to change Mo? Is marriage going to change Mo? Is marriage going to change Mo? Is marriage going to change? Marriage going to change Mo? Okay, so the 2 of Cups. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to change him. 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. He wants that family life. He wants that stability life, right? So he does want that love. He does want that marriage. He does want that commitment with you. He does want to be a dad figure. He does want his own kids. He does want that house with the white picket fence, and you know, he wants all of that. Yeah, it'll change him for good. The 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups are all yeses. So it will change him for the good. I feel like everything's routine, right? So he has to get into some type of routine right now. Some type of routine. Good, because some don't care. No, Mo's definitely going to care. I've never got that Mo doesn't care. Mo's definitely going to care. Oh my God, Jessica. Oh. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my Lanta. Ah, I'm so tired. All right. Valentine colors. Jessica, I will wear red. I know, I can't believe we're in February already. Like the days, honestly, the days seem like they're flying by. Sometimes I get on here, like today, it doesn't even feel like I've been on here for an hour and 51 minutes. It's not like I've had a busy session. I think what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 members came in, and I think I have 24. But I'm nasty. Why am I wearing the white one? I don't want to wear no white. Can I wear purple? I want to be the off color. Or yellow? No, I don't know. You took my red. I'll be blue because I don't look good. Marky said that he will marry us. Yeah. I'll just be daddy's little side piece. Yeah, Mark will wear the white. I'll wear blue. I look good in blue. I'm your off color. You'll have to bug him today when you see him when he's online. Aw, Becca. He's probably loving that. I'm glad I followed you guys over there. He's really cool. Yeah, he's a good judge of character. Him, he's a good judge of character. I like him. It's good to see male tarot readers and psychics and mediums and stuff. It's good to see males coming out in the forms like that. Like I like to see that. But there's so many females, but you hardly get a really good male one. So he's a really good one. Man, I am so cold. Oh my lordy.